Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sydney Cricket Ground for another Cricket 24 challenge. Today's one, oh, it's a goodie. It is Australia of 2005 taking on the modern day side. Now, this excites me because these are one of the only things you can do in video game format is compare the errors. They always want to say, which team is the best? We've got an iconic Australian team at the moment who hold all the titles. But how will they go against the heroes of yesteryear, against this old school Australian lineup? We're an old school mentality. I'm playing as the 2005 Aussies. I'm talking Ponting, Warne, Mcgrath, Lee, Gilchrist, Hayden, Simons, Clark. This is a team. Runs on the board. That's what they love. They love to bat well. But let's see how they go in a T20 against these modern sides. It's going to be Gilchrist and Hayden to open the batting. Oh, I'm excited about this challenge today. Can't you hear the excitement in my voice? It's going to be Starc to Adam Gilchrist to kick us off. It's a battle of errors today. And straight away, Gilchrist off the mark. Punching it down the ground. It's going to be worth a couple of runs. Good fielding in the deep from Cameron Green. They'll settle with the 2. Obviously, what's going to be a pass score today? We're coming up against the modern-day Australia, who currently hold just about every single title. But you've got legends like Gilchrist who smash it over cover and find the boundary for 4. So for me, as the 2005 Aussies, I'll be looking at a 200-plus scoreline today. Runs on the board will be unique. And all lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. That's 4. Should he go big again, Gilly? Oh, he goes even bigger this time. That's 6. All the way from Gilchrist. It's just funny, like in the old cricket games, when you never had licensed players and it'd be like Gilchrist, Haydork, you know. Oh, yes. 6 more. 22 off the Starc over. It's the veteran who does best. Now Matty Hayden will get a chance to be on strike. We know he is a brute forcer. Coming up here against Josh Hazlewood, who's going to go round the wickets. Battle of errors. Who wins this little fight? Oh, Hayden, that is terrific. That's 4. Just off the back foot. Oh, that's a nice little back slash. Oh, beautifully driven down the ground. It's racing away, and that'll be a boundary for Hayden. Up and over the offside, and that's a boundary. Oh, top edge, that'll be 4. Bit of luck for Matty Hayden. They'll end the 3rd over with 41 runs on the board. And now, Pat Cummins to Adam Gilchrist. This might be a matchup that would have been absolutely terrific to see back in the day. Maybe in franchise cricket if it existed back then. And oh, he's got him first ball. That's nice. Oh, well bowled. Cummins absolutely winning the matchup at the moment. 4 dot balls in a row. What does Gilly have in response? He tries to go down the ground. It might be out. It is out. It's Cameron Green, the tall man at mid-off. Takes the catch. The modern-day side get their first wickets. And it is the dangerous keeper, Adam Gilchrist, who will have to depart. He's out for 24. It's 1 for 41. And it brings Ricky Ponting to the middle. And now punter, Ricky Ponting on strike. Captain v captain. And we know Ponting is just going to play him away and see a couple of balls through here. It's the 1. It's 1 for 42. You know, this match reminds me of the bushfire game we got in 2020 where you saw all those, you know, classic players. I think Gilchrist was in it. Tendulkar was playing in it. Ponting was playing in it. There was a number of old school cricketers, or, you know, not old school cricketers, but, you know, from 15, 20, 30 years ago playing in that match. It was just unbelievable to witness. So maybe we could recreate something like that. A best, a World 11 of 2024 versus a World 11 of, let's say, the 2010s, the 2000s, the 1990s. Tournament. That is huge. Absolutely powerful from Hayden. Like you could have a tournament, like maybe like 4 teams. You got the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and the 2010s. And maybe even the 2020s. So you could have 6 teams in that tournament, perhaps. You pick the best 11 cricketers in each era. And then maybe I play as the modern day side or something like that, just to make it interesting for myself. What an opening over from Pat Cummins. 1 for 1 from it. Incredible. Oh, Hayden, that's power. That is just absolutely stand and deliver that. We're on here for about 200. Oh, that is a huge swing for no connection. Tell you what, that would have gone all the way from the SCG to Melbourne had he connected with that shot. Now he whips it to the onside and doesn't bother running a boundary. Tell you what, Ponting, I'd love for you to get a bit more aggressive here. Just 4 from 6. Short ball, and he pulls it. And you know how good he is at that shot. He's just going to find the boundary by bouncing it over the head of Steve Smith. The modern-day Aussie side have turned to Adam Zampa, who can hopefully slow this scoring rate up. It is about 10 and over, but Ponting is not quite cracking in as much as we'd like, and Hayden is still continuing to score some runs. Again, it's not as effective as we'd love to be. Oh, yes, Ricky. Punter with a big 6. And that's a full toss. It's going to go all the way as well. So Ponting ends the over with 2 6s from it. It's 1 for 81. Of course, still plenty of quality batting in this lineup to come. Michael Clark, Damien Martin, Andrew Simons, I believe all part of the squad. Michael Hussey as well. Oh, this is up in the air. It might be a chance, but Ponting knows it's going for 6. 50 partnership up for Ponting and Hayden. Says, give me the ball. Oh, shot. Oh, that is glorious. Or maybe a chance, but a miss hit I think will mean Hayden survives. Oh, the miss fields. It might go all the way. And it's a boundary. Brings up 100 for Australia. Oh, you can't be having those sorts of fielding errors. Oh, Ponting. When he finds the middle, it just goes all the way. With the trademark traditional green kookaburra that you would often see Ricky Ponting batting with. Plays this one just down to third man for the single. Will hold the strike at the halfway point. Australia have 110 on the board. Just the one down for the modern day, the 2005 side. Oh, what is that? Has it gone all the way? It has. A huge 6. And he's first of the innings to bring up Hayden's half century. Now, this is actually quite extraordinary. He's hit it behind himself for 6. If that's not an old school version of a ramp, I'm not sure what is. Oh, that's just a lovely, lovely, lovely straight drive. And that'll be 4 more runs for Ricky Ponting. Once again, this current day side turning to Adam Zampa. Oh, and he's got Ponting. He has got Ponting. Just sort of a bottom edge onto the pad and it rolls onto the stumps. Ricky's got to go for 41. It's 2 for 1, 2, 3. Damien Martin in at 4. Now, I don't know if we just continue to go with brute power with Hayden. Oh, catch it, he's out! Adam Zampa, what a catch. He gets rid of both set batsmen in the 1 over. Just a little bit off the toe from Hayden. And a caught and bowled from Zampa. It's 3 for 124. Andrew Simons comes to the middle. This is a man who was built for T20 cricket, Andrew Simons. Oh, that's a nice wrong and gets him on the pad, hits him outside the line of off stump. Zampa's turned the game in this over. Right back in it. This modern day team. But Andrew Simons says, I'll have a piece of that, and hits him for 4. That away, just the 1, maybe 2. Maybe 2. Good dive. Oh, missed time, should be out here. Taken by Maxwell. Martin out for 5. It's 3 down. Or maybe 4 down. It's been a good fight back from your modern day team. It's 4 for 132. Michael Clark, the long sleeves. And he's got the long sleeves, the popped collar. It's just the look, isn't it? Get off the mark with a little single here to the offside. In the air, might be out. 1 bounce to the man in the deep. Clark almost picking out the fielder. This has been another brilliant over from Zampa. Just 1 from it so far. Oh, another dot. And the last ball, they've left the big gap over cover. Can Simons take it on? Yes, he can. He'll find 6 runs to finish. 4 for 140. Oh, beautifully driven. Class from Clark. Edged and out. Cummins, wicket number 3. And it spells the end of Michael Clark here. Good catch from Inglis. It's 5 for 144. Now Hussey to the middle. A man who rescued Australia in countless one-dayers back in the day. I always would remember Australia be 4 or 5 down. Hussey would come in. They'd need 6 or 7 and over, and he'd just peg it back. He'd just do a terrific job, and they'd find a way to win the chase. So Zampa and Cummins have been the ones to change this game. Be a modern-day side. Andrew Simons has other ideas. Finds the boundary. Maybe it'll work. Hussey goes over the offside and finds the boundary. He was a big reverse sweeper as well, Huss. Bold. I did try to reverse sweep that, I'm not going to lie, but it was definitely not the pitch to be able to reverse sweep it. Maxwell gets the wickets. And now Warne to the middle. Probably wasn't still playing one-dayers at this time in his career. But we've got to have him in the side. You can't not. And it has been quite the extraordinary fight back. Oh, yes. That is 4 more. Has he taken it? Yes, he has. I thought Inglis might have dropped it. Maxwell gets another wicket. We're in a bit of trouble here. Brett Lee will be your next man in. He's got the arm guard and everything. And Mitchell Starc. Can these modern-day side clean up the tail after fighting back in this one? That's a wide. Both of these two, though. No mugs with the bat. Obviously, Shane Warne, test 99. Brett Lee, he knows how to hit a 6. Definitely hit a 6 out of the SCG before. There's a wicket, though. Warne with a little flying edge. Oh, Gillespie, hello. He's got the cap on and everything. All right, maybe we forget about 200 and just say, let's get to 185. Or a runner ball would be the next best option. Oh, Gillespie's very slow, but he gets through. Oh, Dizzy. He goes straight. Has he got enough on it? He has. It's 4. Big, horrible fielding there. Dizzy Gillespie smashing Starc down the ground. That's a sight I never thought I would see. But here we have had it. Oh, he goes again. Might be out this time. Unbounced to the man, just the one. Oh, Dizzy. Dizzy goes big. He gets 6. Oh, and edged and out. 9 down. Which means we'll see all of these blokes with the bats. And it's Glenn Mcgrath who has... and this bloke is a mug with the bat. If he scores any runs, it'll be a miracle. And he's just got a leading edge first ball. So here we go. The last ball of the innings. Maxwell to Mcgrath. 182 on the board for this 2005 Australian side. And that's what they will end with. It is 182 on the board. A competitive target, but something that is defendable as well. It was actually a really exciting batting innings. 9 for 182. Gilchrist and Hayden at the top were pretty good. Ponting as well. And the middle order didn't quite deliver what you would have hoped from them. Simons and Clark, sort of another contributions in the middle, but just a few single-digit scores there. And with the ball, you've really got to give props to Zampa and Cummins for turning the game and putting this modern-day team back in it. And Maxwell picked up 3 late for Australia as well. So with that in mind, it's going to be Travis Head, Mitchell Marsh to open the batting. Or it's Travis Head and Steve Smith actually to open the batting. Brett Lee with the ball in hand. And what exactly do we have? This old school team from 2005. We're expecting some shape in from Brett Lee. That's nice early. Simon's always good in the field. And this is actually the perfect matchup. Well, that's away. Just the one. There's nothing I loved watching more than Brett Lee swinging the ball into a left-hander and trapping him on the pad to begin a one-day international. Oh, he's got it fine, Smith. Should be 4. Is 4. Just a little too straight from Lee. 7 from the first over with the ball in hand. If you've never seen Glenn Mcgrath before, he bowls Very similarly to Josh Hazlewood, or should we say Josh Hazlewood bowls very similar to how Glenn McGrath used to. It's up and over, and that should go all the way. 6. Ooh, inside edge. So he's not going to field it, or is he? No, he's not. Oh, it's in the air, but I reckon it's runs. 4. Whipped. And 6. Travis Head continuing to make us pay. It's been a good over, apart from the early boundary. And another one to finish the over. It might go all the way. It is 6, I believe. No, just a bounce. 4 runs to finish the over. 11 coming from it. And Australia are going with the big guy. Warne to bowl the last over of the power play. Log sweep from Heads. Will bring up the 50 partnership for Australia. Move himself into the 40s with that boundary. Alright, so I've gone out of the game and come back in, and hopefully I've changed Warnie's animation. No, I haven't. Okay. Catch it. I got to spread this field, don't I? That's a boundary. In the air, and that's going to be runs. It's going to be 50 for Travis Head. A big-time boundary. He's got 7 4s and 2 6s in his innings. I'm disappointed Warne doesn't have his the animation that I've just adjusted it to, but that's fine. Because if and when we do something with these players again, you better be sure he's going to have it then. That's 4 for Smith. Got to spread the field for Warne. We are yet to take a wicket here. Modern day team. There it is! Simons with the catch nice and low, and Smith the first to depart. Who else but Shane Warne to take the wicket? She's gone for a bit of a sweep. Simons nice and low. Got underneath it. Took the catch on your bike. It's 1 for 68. Andrew Simons. Bowls some good part-time off-spin. No, beat a dot ball. Very nice start. For a sweep in the gap from Marsh. It's 4 to finish the over. 1 for 77. Comes down. Might be a chance. Hussey underneath it. Yes! Warne has 2. It's the big one of Travis Head, and he's pumped. He's out for 64. It's 2 for 85. They did play together in the Big Bash years and years ago, I believe. Maybe Maxwell was at the Renegades at the time. I can't remember. Oh, Bish, a chance. He's not looking at the ball, but he might take it. He does. Damien Martin, beautiful in the field. Andrew Simons getting the wicket of Mitchell Marsh. Just spoons up as he tries to drive over the offside, and Martin was underneath it. It's 3 for 87. And similar to the first innings, much like we saw our team sort of lose a couple of wickets on this modern side fought back, that's exactly what we're doing as well after they had a big opening stand. Clark's bowling right-handed. What's going on here? I really should have checked this team before I use them, because Clark's bowling right arm off spin instead of left arm off spin, and he's absolutely bamboozled Cameron Green. Unbelievable. He's out for 2. It's 4 for 92. I can't bowl him after this over. A few wickets, a few quiet overs. Just change this game a bit. That's lovely from Maxwell. That'll be 4. Whipped 4. No leg side protection, and it's 2 straight with the ball. That's much better. Could be a chance. Man in the deep just misses it. Oh, Maxi might have picked out a fielder in the deep. Warne should get his 3rd. Lovely catch taken, and he's off to celebrate with the crowd. Oh, Clark's also got the 23 on. That's unacceptable. Maxwell is out for 15. Matty Hayden took the catch in the deep. 5 for 114. David goes high. And the man, I think, misjudged it initially was Gillespie. Doesn't matter. It went for 6. Punter says, don't worry about it, mate. You got 1 ball left. Make it count. Oh, and he might have. Gilly was quick that time. It's going to be close. Oh, I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. No, he's out. He's definitely out. A dynamic duo of Warne and Gilchrist gives Shane a 4-wicket haul. David out for 18. It's 6 for 121. He's got Inglis to help him out. Oh, not for long. Gillespie with the wickets. And the chase gets ever harder. Edge out, gone. Cummins first ball. Dizzy with 2 in the over. Bit of shape away. Gilly nice and low again. 8 for 122. Now, you've got through some tough stuff. You've got to face Brett Lee. Oh, how is it not played onto the stumps? Now, Mcgrath to Hazelwood, who hits it to Lee. And the catch is taken. 9 down. In fact, they almost need exclusively boundaries from here. And he's got him. Glenn Mcgrath finishes it off. Australia, that's the modern day side. All out for 133. And it's the 2005, 6, 7 Immortals getting it done by 49 runs. Tell you what a great battle between the errors that we saw. Hayden and Ponting were your top scorers for your old school team. Travis Head, the lone contributor really at the top for the modern team. With the ball, Maxwell, Cummins, Zampa, brilliant. But they were challenged by the oldies as well. It was Mcgrath, Gillespie, and of course Shane Warne, who took 4 for 30 and earned himself Player of the Match honours as the 2005 Aussie side got the win by 49 runs. Thanks for watching another challenge today, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying them. I'll see what else I can come up with next, but let me know your ideas. There's been plenty of them that you've left in the last couple of videos as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it and really appreciate all the support on these challenge videos. So have a good one, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.